Every recruiter needs these 5 searches saved on Bullhorn. These searches help you engage past clients, get you warm leads, and win new jobs. But that's not all. These saved searches are kept up to date automatically. So they get you speaking to the right contact at the right time with the right message. Let me show you how to set them up.
So your vacancies page will probably look a bit like this. And it's hard to see what's open, what's closed, what's accepting candidates, what isn't. So this is where the save search is crucial. So come in and create a filter under open or closed. This is now going to give you a list of all of your vacancies that are currently open, because these are the ones you need to manage. We then come to favorites and save search, and we're going to give this a title such as open vacancies. And you can save this privately or publicly with your team and press save. Now you can obviously edit the columns as well, so you've got shortlists, interviews, or whatever else you need to manage these vacancies appropriately, which is really important. If we were to clear this search and then come back into it at a later date, as it's a favourite saved search, it will always be there for you to use and for you to track your open vacancies.
A great way to win new clients is making sure you're contacting them regularly and consistently. And this really simple search will make sure that you keep on top and track who you have had communications with and when that has happened. So you quite simply know when you need to contact them again.
So we're going to come into the contacts page and then go to search. And this time we're going to go, does have note BD call within the last 90 days. This is literally a really simple list of everybody who you have had activity and that note type with within the last 90 days. You can, of course, change the time period. You may need to add in different note types, but this is a recent list of people. And if we look here, we can see that Narcissa, for example, has indeed had a note type in the last 90 days, and we can see the comments here. So we can have more regular communications at the right time with these contacts because we don't want to leave it too long. When we come to saving, we can save this privately or publicly with other people in your business. And I'd call it something really simple like BD activity last, let's say 180 days or last 90 days or 30 days, whatever suits your search. And this list is always up to date. If you add new people and they have their note, they will suddenly appear in this list. This list is always up to date based on your Bullhorn activity.
Hot lists are a fantastic way of keeping track of your business development because you can manually add people into a hot list and they're all in one place. However, I see this time and time again, people do not communicate with all the people on the hot list regularly, which means their business development processes are not consistent and they're not going to get the results that they need. So combining a hot list and a saved search covers that off. Let me show you how to set it up.
So first of all, we will come into our hot lists, and here is the hot list I'm looking at. And we've got 10 people in here. So great to know there's already people who are added into this hot list. We then come back into the main contacts view and select search. And we're going to go hot lists and then include all, then the name of your relevant hot list. Now we're going to go does not have these specific note actions, e.g. BD call, outbound call, CV sent, for example, within a specific time frame, let's say 30 days, and then search. So within our contact list, we now have a list of contacts who are in the relevant hot list, but have not had a note type in the last 30 days. So now let's go to favorites. Let's save this. I'm going to save this privately this time around, and I'm going to call it something really obvious. For example, top wizard hot list, not spoken to, let's say. So it's really obvious and clear what has happened. And then we can press save, and that list will once again always be there for you.
Sometimes due to employee turnover and internal changes, or the fact that a client just isn't hiring right now, means that sometimes these clients kind of get forgotten about, which is never great. We want to engage lapsed clients because they're a fantastic way of winning new business because they already know who you are, because they've probably already given you either a vacancy or hopefully a placement. So let me show you how you can identify who these lapsed clients are so you can re-engage them and turn them into new business.
So we will come into the contact screen and press search, and we can go has placements, so with placements, and then type in again vacancies. This might be called jobs in your system, and include all with vacancies. We can now go does not have any of these relevant notes within a specific time period, just like we did with the BD search. For example, date added, no note in the last 180 days or the last 90 days, whatever works best for your business, and then press search. So this is a list of contacts who have had a placement or a vacancy in the past, but no comms in the last 180 days. Of course, you can use the columns to see and add in further information to make sure you have the right layout for your business. For example, I've added in company here because that is really important at this time. I also want to add in vacancies so we can see just how many vacancies this contact has got, and that's really easy to set up. Make sure your layouts are always set up and ready with the information that you need. And if you're not sure how to do this, speak to somebody in your team. So we now need to come and save this search. So favorites, save search, and then we'll save that as a private search this time. And we'll very simply call this lapsed contacts. And there it is for you to refer back to. Go use this, win some new business.
Wouldn't it be amazing if you could see out of all of the contacts in your system who is engaging with the contact, the emails, the communications that you are putting out on a regular basis? Guess what? That can actually all be done within Bullhorn automation. And each time a contact on your system is given a special Bullhorn automation score. The higher the score out of 100, the more they are engaging with your content. And this can be an amazing way to do new business because you know that these contacts are reading and engaging with what you are sending out.
So let's come into the contact view once again, and you can see I've now got the column Bullhorn automation score, and I've put this descending so we can see everybody who's got a higher score is right at the top of this search. It's quite cool, right? These people have engaged with our content. And quite simply, all we need to do this is go descending. You could also go into the search and you could go Bullhorn automation score is greater than, let's say, 80, 90, whatever you want it to be. These contacts are now the ones who are engaging highly with our business. So we can come in and save this, and we can save this as, I think we should save this as a public list this time. So I want to share it with everybody in the business because I want everybody to see how valuable this is. And we're going to be calling this high, I call it BHA, Bullhorn Automation Score. And this time, once we save it, everybody in the business, as I said, will be able to see it. Now, I've actually renamed it, as you can see, Bullhorn Automation Score, so it's obvious to everybody we've shared it with as well. Now, finally, if we clear it, come back into favourites, that list is already there. And the minute somebody gets a score that is above 80, they're going to be appearing right in this list.
If you like the sound of using Bullhorn automation to support your business development so you can increase your billings and make more placements, go give this video a watch next.